My name is Gary Allen. I'm the author of a couple of books of poetry, most recently Love Strolls Among Its Own Fires, and I'm going to read some poems from this book. Desert Fairy Tale. Lost in the sand, you find a bottle. Thus rubbed, produces a genie, and offered 3 wishes you wish for: a dog-eat-dog materialist paradise, yourself enthroned on top, your enemies holding up your butt. And then you wish the genie back in the bottle, but you're 1 wish too late. This is called July 1st. The moment when the squirrel chews through the last insulating threads of transformer cable and bites into the live wire is the common, shared moment among beings when thought, even in its most instinctual forms, shocks out of existence. Life and death draw to a razor's edge, and consciousness catapults instantaneously into the ungraspable, leaving the smoking shell of its irrelevant former self far behind. This is from Chinese history. This actually happened. The great classical poet Li Bai and Yang Kufei, who was the consort of the emperor, whom he unwisely pursued, ignoring the fragility of his empire. Did Li Bai insult Yang Kufei as he drunkenly immortalized her in a few first thought strokes? He was banished from the palace forever, while she blithely strolled down Femme Fatale Avenue and empire collapsed around her exemplary buttocks. Li Bai, as he would have in any era, continued drinking, and left some poems inscribed on tavern walls by way of legacy, where a bright moon arcs across evening and the water splashes in the darkness. Siren industry. 1. Unimaginable, all those centuries of men washed up around the stripper stage, cash and fists. 2. Or perhaps, temple-like, the consort of Shiva the Destroyer, Parvati and her lovely round stone breasts, tikad, sprinkled with petals, housed where men come to shower her in offerings, for the blessings of a good life and children, or even for no reason they know, because she draws them to her and they must unclench their fists. After the 6th Dalai Lama. You can pen cattle and trap the kestrel. You can shove a man in prison and leave him till he rots. But you can't hold a woman who won't love you any more than control the wind as it touches snow peaks and rushes under the stars. Lovers, they dream each other, always seeking an exquisite dream where their desires finally yield gold. Bitter then, when other symbols appear, a toothless old man begging happily at the door, or the need to carry a live alligator in your arms across the lawn, other symbols that tell us who else has been living in love's house. What didn't catch hold and take slips away, haunting us as the people we didn't become, and the fading exotic locales where we ineptly read our lines. But love is like a surgeon's blade, an act of purifying violence, a fist punching its way out of a shell, something that wants more of us than the terms specified under subheadings in our contracts, something unsatisfied with our dreams. A black branch, dripping rain, the silent hour, everything else revolves around, rushes past. So much half begun, half finished, marginalia and messes of the human you were, are, will be. And still, the white heron, encroached upon by industry, alone among bulrushes, unmoved in its pristine sphere. So thank you. My name again is Gary Allen. You can find this book in Boulder at the Beat Bookshop or ZG in the Boulder Shambhala Center. And you can reach me at garyallen@att.net.